Hello friend, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun little video showing you how I'm putting together some Happy Mail. Actually, this little box here that is loaded is a little fry box, like a little French fry box. And I used the template from an actual Dairy Queen French fry box, which was like from like a kid's meal. And yeah, here I'm just showing you a few little embellishments or little cutouts and so forth that I'm including in that French fry little box. Now I am trying to decorate the box a little bit more with this bow because it's actually the same paper. It's just that I put some like ink on it. So now you can see that I'm putting some shred in here. And the reason for that is so that I can have some of these little bits kind of stand up and prop up. And so yeah, I do end up like struggling a little bit. And I was gonna cut that out from the video, but then I thought, I would like to show that because sometimes when I look at videos and then I do stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a klutz and I don't know how to do anything. And it's just that it does take a lot of work and a lot of detail and a lot of patience and a lot of time to put these together. And so that's a little tea bag right there, that little purple pouch that says Yogi on the top. It's a Yogi brand. Kava tea is a stress relief. Actually, I don't think that one's a kava stress relief. I think that one is a lavender, maybe kava and lavender with honey or something like that. Anyway, I love my teas, and I wanted to share this with the person that is receiving this package. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of that art glitter glue on the back because it's just a really handy, it's my favorite glue, but it is not cheap, so obviously I have to use it wisely. And but for small tiny little bits of glue that I need to put on something, it's perfect, especially with that little fine tip. So anyway, so yeah, so I've got this stuff going on now. I think I end up rearranging, believe it or not, rearranging this little fry box again a little bit later on when I'm packaging this thing. Now I'm also including a little Aleene's tacky glue, a small bottle. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame, but I put a little piece of tape there and then just rolling it on one side, leaving it a little bit longer than the other. And so yeah, now I'm trying to re-roll it again a little bit better so it'll be nice and snug, and put a little piece of tape on that to keep it secure. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tie, like the top a little bit with some fiber. And I'm gonna make it look like a little firecracker, a little bit. I don't know. So that's a good idea. If you're putting together a package, and now I'm not saying that every package a person sends should be, excessively embellished and decorated and stuff. I mean, obviously that's just sometimes when you do want to do something really special, like sending Happy Mail, for example, and not always, but in this case, I wanted to do that. I wanted to have everything coordinate, and So yeah, so I went ahead and used that tissue, and then now I'm going to use pink tissue paper to wrap these other two items of kind of like a glue and the Mod Podge there. So because the person that is receiving this, I don't think she has a lot of supplies. She's kind of a newbie, and when it comes to like paper crafting, and she's always been arts and crafts, very artsy, very crafty kind of girl, and so she like paints and does other things, but this is a little different with the paper crafting, that includes a lot of the glues, and kind of, knowing what kind of glues to use for what. And I thought I'd just give her kind of like a little starter kit. And so that's what I'm doing, putting together all of this in this little box, because I did buy that little box at the Dollar Tree. And it's really cool because it's got like texture on it, and it's just a cute little box, and I thought it was perfect for that, and that it would fit inside of those flat rate bubble envelopes. And so that was definitely a challenge, to put all this stuff in there, but I was able to do it, so thank God for that. It was quite the struggle though. But so yeah, so here I'm gonna go ahead and make this one a little different. I'm gonna make it more like a little candy. And so I'm gonna put a little bit of this shred and just kind of make it look cute. I think I was trying to make it curl up a little bit, but it's just so delicate that it'll easily break. Some of the shred is a little tougher than other, and this particular shred is not. It is very, very delicate. But at the same time, I kind of like it that it was so delicate, and so that's why I'm kind of making that little thing with my finger. I'm kind of squishing that down so that it'll, because yeah, if you get that little piece and try to pull hard, it's gonna break. So that's why I have to kind of make it the way I wanted it to be with my hands. And so but yeah, like I said, try to curl up the little corners, but they didn't curl up too much. They curled up a little bit. So anyway, I just left it like that. But then when I try to stick it in the packaging, I found the little ends were a little too long. It's causing a lot of bulk, so went ahead and just kind of stuck it in there. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame. So now I'm putting the little glue stick together here, and yeah, I'm kind of going a little different on here. And in this case, I think because it was short enough on each side, I could just kind of scrunch it down. And so here's me trying to put that little fry box in there. And like I said, it is kind of challenging. I'm having to, have that little, those little pearls kind of fall out. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to, do something else with that. Which reminds me, I end up having to stitch another video. And because I thought I was filming, and I had a phone call, and it was interrupted. So anyway, here it is. This is the second part, and this is where I had already decorated the outside of that little box. And so now I'm kind of undoing it a little bit to show you. And so I'm going to undo it and then put it back together. Again, I do have a few struggles with it, which again, I am not going to take out, because like I said, I kind of want it to be where people can relate to it a little bit when they fumble, and they don't get so stressed out and be so hard on themselves, maybe. Because like I said, that happens sometimes when we see videos. People cut out all the drama they went through, and so it looks like they just were so smooth about it. and didn't fumble. But no, there's a lot of fumbling that goes on. And I'm not saying everybody should leave all the fumbling. I probably won't leave all my fumbling either. See how I had to rearrange that little fry box again? And I had to, I wanted to show it a little bit close up, a little more close up. Excuse me. All right. So then this little tea bag, I end up putting it in the bag, which I prefer because it just the colors weren't working, So anyway, I just yeah, I wanted to go ahead and do that, and so yeah, it's just. But if you do it fun, like if you're in a hurry to send out a package, this is not going to be fun. It's going to be kind of stressful. But if you leave yourself extra time so that you're able to do this as part of the project. In other words, if you do this and you make time for it, knowing that, it's going to be a little time consuming and what have you, and that you're going to do it as a meditation, as something fun to do, then that's a good time to do that, because I don't do that with all of my packages. I don't. But then again, I probably don't send as much packages unless I'm, selling something, obviously. But as far as, freebie thingies that I send out to friends and family and that kind of thing, I don't decorate everything I send out like that. But in this case, I really wanted to, and so I made time, and I thought, I'm gonna make this a fun thing, and I want to also share it with my YouTube friends, and so that's what I'm doing now. And so yeah, I bought this bow die, and it makes these like medium bows and these small bows, and I absolutely am in love and obsessed with it. So I've been making all these bows, and so I'm basically giving them all away, all the ones I made, because it was at the same time I was putting this together. That little joy sticker, that little round gold sticker, ends up getting like lost somehow, and it's kind of funny when I find it. You'll see. But anyway, this tag was made out of scraps and some paper from a book pages. And then also with the little bitty scraps, I love making these little perfume bottles because the dies are tiny like that. And so they're a good way to use up all the little scraps. And then this is a little embellishment that I made using this little camera as well. I made it using the stencil that I am including in this little package, because I actually bought myself the same stencil, and so I wanted to show my friend how she could use that stencil to create this really fun ephemera for herself. And so yeah, definitely want her to, I wanted to make a few things for her to give her some ideas. And then, there's a sentiment there, or, a little note. And since I'm sending this really puffy and chunky package, I was able to use this kind of charm it's really like more of a, for a necklace, and but it's really a chunky heart. I might be stainless steel, I don't know. It's kind of gold and silver in color, and when you clean it really well with fabric, it shines. So here I am fumbling again with the putting this together, but again I left it, and like I said, usually I'll take it out, and honestly, I do appreciate people that edit their videos when they can. Either way, either way is fine. Sometimes I'm in the mood to see things kind of more raw, and then other times I do like to see it curated, so I kind of think about doing my videos that way too. Just a variety of different ways. There's not a right way. It's however the person wants to do it, and but that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to leave a little bit of my fumbling, again, for the purpose of letting people know that you can create beautiful things, and that it's not without fumbling, and but that you don't need to, stress yourself out about it, and that you can, if you do it as part of like something fun to do, that you make time and you're not in a hurry, then it can be fun. So, and then this is these just a few napkins here that I collected for her, and I put them inside this little unicorn one, and then of course reused some packaging. I obviously, in paper crafting, you want to save your packaging, because you can do so much with it, whether it's the little plastic baggies like this one, or the cardboard stuff. So yeah, I was trying to see if I can put these doilies in a way that they weren't gonna get super smushed, but at the end, I think I ended up putting that at the very end, because once my package was really packed, you want to put that last. So here is a cute little package of goodies, and I've included this butterfly on this side with this dress form, and it's just like a little collaged thing here. And then on this other side, I did the same thing. I made the little toppers also. Again, reused a packaging, and yeah, that also has a dress form. And my friend Gracie had given me that paper, and I used it to make a dress form. Actually, it was the negative, I think, that I used. Anyway, so yeah, the other thing I'm including in that package is this really beautiful hand cream, and I know she loves roses, and coconut, and then this one is a body oil, and it's lavender and citrus, and I think she's gonna love that. And then these are the stencils. You see that little hot air balloon, little camera are there. And then this one is a stencil that I would use more for maybe making some backgrounds. And then this beautiful jewelry border stickers. They're like gold toned pearls. Beautiful. I really love this. I was really tempted to get me a pack. I may go back and get me one if they still have them. And then these pretty little sticker flowers, which you know, I'm gonna have to let her know that if she wants a sticker to stay, she probably wants to use some of that glue I'm sending her in that little box. Because as we know, those little sticker things usually don't stick very, very well when they're dimensional like that. You kind of have to add a little more glue. So yeah, some little cute little papers in there that I had laying around. I thought were really cute and kind of went with the colors. So now I'm putting this little box in this flat rate envelope. And yeah, so as you can tell, the first things I'm putting are the larger things, bulkier things, and then, the next thing are the larger items that are flat. And so I am trying to put this package together by size, and so again, you use the bulkiest, largest items first, and then work yourself down to the more fragile, smaller items that you can then put in between to keep everything nice and hopefully not super wrinkled. And then I'm just grabbing a little bit of that shred that I have laying around in my desk. And so that way, it just kind of makes the package cute when she opens it up, she'll have a little surprise there popping out for her. Thank you for coming along with me and playing while making this fun package together here. Be sure and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. comment below and let me know if you like these kind of videos and what other kind of videos would be fun to watch. Be sure and hit the subscribe button if you would like to continue watching videos from me, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified. Love you so much. Love you so much. See you in the next one.